So you're going to put little ideas. Because of MicroLead, I learned this new thing about savings. Or because of MicroLead, I learned this new thing about customer centricity. There's no right answer. It's just your opinions and your ideas.
This is my second time attending a MicroLead learning workshop. And in each workshop, I've learned a lot. In fact, the first one I learned a lot. So even this time I was waiting to learn, to hear what are the new innovations that are coming out of the work that is being done across the globe.
I was hoping to hear a lot about how the other institutions have worked with MicroLead. For someone who is closely involved with the organizations, I always value hearing about the experiences of other partners. So that's what I was hoping to get.
The value I've received from the MicroLead workshop, it's been a great opportunity to develop friendships and relationships, to learn, and be comfortable to say, hey, this isn't working for me, how are you doing it, and be impressed. Sometimes within a country, you're more competitive. When you get out of your country and you meet other organizations facing similar things that aren't your competitors, you're more free to share and learn from each other.
The fact that this workshop is spread out over several days, so it really allows participants to have a chance to think about what they're hearing and put it into practice.
Moi, je suis toujours très contente de venir à l'atelier parce que ce soit les anglophones ou les francophones, il y a cette fusion, cette amitié, il y a des amitiés qui sont développées, il y a des collaborations qui sont développées. On arrive même après l'atelier à échanger sur nos expériences. Quand on a des blocages par rapport à telle ou telle question, c'est facile d'écrire à n'importe quelle personne, de demander et vous avez la réponse à votre question, vous avez des apports, des supports. Donc c'est très très important pour nous de participer à ça.
When we come together, we manage to learn from each other and know the next course of action.
I've met a number, mainly from the banking sector. We've met people from Malawi, Ghana, people from Myanmar, especially people from Bangladesh. We've made friends, we've made contacts, and both on personal side, but at the same time on the professional side.
La partie la plus importante, je vais même dire mémorable, c'est ce plaisir de se retrouver et d'échanger avec les uns et les autres.
Most importantly is really the spirit, the common spirit and binding, the camaraderie that we've seen developed across the different institutions. A lot of exchange visits been happening even without our knowing.
The best part has been meeting the other participants. There's and hearing about their experiences. And I suppose the session yesterday with PHB Development, whereby they gave a forum for those for the institutions, and we sat down at the tables and directly heard about their experiences and got to actually test some of their devices, was very useful indeed.
I am from Asian country, Southeast Asia, and most of the participants are Africans, so everybody are nice, warm, welcoming, and very easy to deal with, and it's just a very good experience to meet other people from other cultures, from other continents, so I enjoy it.
We have a number of financial service providers sitting at the same table and sharing experiences and learnings, which in most cases is not very common. So to me, that's the unique bit of it.
Top of the mind, it should be the human-centered design prototyping activity, which we did while visiting target banks and target clients and stuff. So it was the highlight. It's new to most of the participants, and definitely it's new to me.
I've attended every one of the MicroLead workshops except for the last year's workshop. So when we're talking about financial inclusion, There's a lot of new skills that really we don't learn at school. And a lot of us in this region are learning as we are working through it. Digital financial services, alternative delivery channels, looking at the user experience, looking at the client journey. All those things I've gained from the MicroLead workshops.
A lot of it has helped inform our agency banking. I think what's really useful is that actually we all experience similar problems, and some of those problems are customer related, so it's given me some ideas to how better engage customers, particularly around education and training and accessibility, but also on the technology side as well. So what technologies can we deploy that are most cost efficient, but also as well most geared towards the level of customers who we're trying to serve. So those really been my two takeaways.
So I like the one key thing that actually just hit my mind during the whole workshop was the co-creation, where you need to go to the field before you even come up with your product, talk to your targeted clients, find out really what their needs are, not based on assumptions.
I've seen a lot of stories. One of the interesting one is how always the lesson learned during the workshops and new tools shared are being implemented. For example, Sinapia, where all the management have gone to implement the customer journey mapping after the workshop we completed 2 years ago. I've seen also in exchange visits, board members becoming very enthusiastic about some of the innovation, gaining insights on how it could be implemented.
I intend, one, to refocus and rethink our strategy of deploying agency banking, where we shall basically look at the application vis-a-vis the point of sale device, because it may be good, but with the changing times, and especially with our communities, it would be better to move to the application using the phone for some areas. However, we shall as well maintain that. So it should be an opportunity for me to deploy what I've learned.
I found the human-centered design module of this workshop very useful, and I'm excited to take it back to our organization and to our partners and begin to implement it and put it into practice.
The take home is everybody is eager. There seems to be this drive, okay, that there's hope for proper financial inclusion for most African countries. And for me, anything that's going to develop Africa, I smile about. So I'm happy about that.